Hey G-Squad, welcome back to the episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode is cool amazing right here in my hand, and basically what this is an air purifier, and this is from the brand called Clean Tech. So if you can see, this is basically what the packaging looks like. Let me actually open the product to show you guys what the product looks like first. Alright, so when you guys first open the product, you can see that is basically what it looks like right there. So they do provide the cable right there, so let's take it out. Alright, so this is the cable you're going to plug in to activate the product. This is basically what the product looks like once we take off the protective layer right here. So they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to use the product right here. So when we take out the product right here, you can see that this is basically what the air purifier looks like. You can see it's all nicely wrapped. Let me take out the wrapper first. Alright, so when we take out the wrapper, you can see that this is basically what the product looks like. So it definitely has the name right here, Clean Tech. In the bottom part right here, they tell you guys how there is a UVC lamp. So it definitely has a UV sterilizer inside as well. When you guys look at the top part, this is basically what it looks like. And the very bottom, you can see that this is basically what it looks like. So it definitely has a non-stick material to prevent the product from slipping around. And we see in the bottom right here, that is basically where to plug in the cable to activate the product. And then the top part right here, you can see there is a button. So you have to press that button to activate it. And there's a maximum and a minimum time right here. Maximum is 2 hours and minimum is 24 hours right here. So lowest and highest, but that is basically everything that's on the product. Before you plug in the cable and test it out, I do want to talk about some of the specs that's on here first. So the first thing that I should mention about the product is the fact that it's super quiet when you guys use it. We'll find out whether that's true in a second. Next thing they mention is the fact that it is a ozone friendly and eco-friendly as well, with the material and everything that's in here. The UVC light inside, it is a medical grade, so you don't have to worry about that as well. They mentioned that the HEPA filter inside here is easily replaceable. So the way how you guys change the HEPA filter is by unscrewing this part here on all four of them. Once you guys take out all four of them, you guys actually take out the filter inside. So let me show you what I mean. Alright. So you see that once we take out that part right there, you guys can see inside they do have the filter right there. So what you guys want to do is take that part out and replace this part right here. And that is basically what the inside looks right there. So once you guys get your new filter, just put it back inside right here. Pull it back up the lid right here. Make sure it fits and put back on the screw. Alright, so once you guys screw it back on, this is basically what it looks like. So for the product I mentioned, they have a coverage of 200 to 600 square feet, depending on how your room is shaped. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Let me actually go plug this in and show you guys what the product looks like and how to actually use it. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so right here we have the air purifier. Let me actually plug it in to show you guys how it works. So I'm plugging this part right here first, and now I'm plugging the bottom part. So once you have it plugged in, just press the button right here to activate it. Alright, so you guys can hear that it's actually working and it's really loud. And I believe this is on the highest setting. We're going to press it again. Now it's on the lowest setting, and you can hear it's actually quiet. So I guess this is what they mean when it's actually really quiet. When you guys turn on the low mode, it's actually really quiet. But when you guys turn it on the high mode, it's actually really loud. And if you notice on the bottom right here, there's actually a blue light, a purple light, and that's the UVC light working. So you can see on the bottom, that is the UVC light. So basically that is sanitizing everything inside that's going into the product when you guys are sanitizing your room, which is pretty awesome. So you definitely see the actual product stuff, it definitely does work. But I'm actually bringing it a little bit closer so you can see a better view of the product. Alright, so this is basically what the product looks like when it's kind of dark. So that is the UVC light in the bottom, and top part is where the air is being purified and coming out with clean air. I'll come back guys. So now you guys have a quick test of the product. You can definitely see it actually does work and it works quite well. Obviously it's not super noticeable for you guys because not like you guys can see dust being absorbed inside or whatever. But definitely when you guys activate the product and when you guys start to breathe the fresh air, you can definitely notice a slight difference when you guys use the product. And for those that are curious about what the benefits of using a product, using any kind of air purifier is supposed to absorb the dust, the smokes, the pollen, and the list goes on. I definitely love the fact of how it has the UVC option as well, so that way not only are you getting fresh air, but you're also getting fresh air where the UVC is sterilizing any kind of germs throughout the product as well. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and testing the product, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product in particular, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want more than need one of these, especially if you guys have a lot of dust, smoke, pollen, or a lot of odor around your room. Then I would definitely have to say that this is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have to use one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.